Oh my goodness. It's so nice to breathe in that fresh air. You know what I mean? Of course, it's lovely in the underground. I wouldn't live there otherwise, but there's something just wonderful about the surface. I'm really glad the heat's kind of died down a bit. Thank you for being so patient with me. I know you want to go to the surface together. So, do you have your basket ready? Oh, that's wonderful. You did so well weaving that for me. Now, let's see. We need to go foraging for ingredients for the harvest meal. The traditional meal elves have when the red moon is in full moon in the sky. Yeah, so that's when the harvest time is. So there are 6 moons. In Oceanside, you got the red moon. That stands for good harvest, and they celebrate with gifts, making feasts, you know. I'm gonna get a cockatrice if I can, and some eggs and dairy products from the vendor so they can stay pretty fresh until I cook them. So what we're looking for around here is honey potatoes and rainbow carrots, mulberries and herbs for cooking. Those all tend to be quite wild, so we should be alright. I tried cultivating a few in the garden, but they're more accustomed to surface kind of conditions. They're not like mushrooms, and they don't really want to grow in caverns. So it's best to go up here for them, you know. Yeah, well, the fresh air and the gentle sun make it so I don't particularly mind too much. Not like a dark elf. If they came up here, one glance at the sun, eyes are bloodshot. But, you know, the bioluminescent mushrooms make everything kind of more adaptable. Alright, so, okay. What we're looking for is sort of, for the honey potatoes, it's kind of a very thin green sprout that comes out of the oh, wait a second. There is a sun beehive right in that oak. Do you see it? Right. So, for the honey potatoes, obviously one of the key ingredients is honey, which the sunbees pollinate. Yeah. So, you know, the thing about that is, where do you find honey hives like that from sunbeams? You find honey potatoes, because those two are kind of, in a relationship with each other. So, they tend to be close by. Don't worry, the bees are probably all going to sleep in this weather. You see that over there? Those shoots sticking up? That would be a honey potato. Let me just get it. There we go. See? Just big enough. Perfect. No, leave the dirty work to me. You can fill your basket with mulberries. There's bushes growing all over the forest. They are actually a type of weed, so they're very plentiful. You shouldn't have any trouble finding any. Maybe get a basket's worth. Oh, why a whole basket? Okay, well, I thought I could cook some jam, and then for the colder months, you know, and then we need some sauce for the feast. Great, thank you so much for all your help. So I'm just gonna grab a couple more of these. Oh, these should do so nicely. You doing alright? don't pick the berries one by one. It's fine, you know, you didn't know, but it's better to get a whole branch because once they're picked, they kind of spoil really fast. So you just pick the branches, put them in there. Now we're looking for some chives, herbs, that kind of stuff. So rosemary, thyme, cheval, chives, edible flowers to make a side salad that's, you know, a lot of frills. Something like that. And this forest should have plenty of that stuff. I assume so anyway, although I can't be absolutely positive. Flowers might not be so accustomed in the colder weather, but we'll see what we can find, you know. Okay. Oh, yes, rainbow carrots. Those are for the salad too. I think it's more fun to eat your veggies when they're colourful. We're looking for curly green leaves with red and yellow spots, and that's kind of when they taste the sweetest. They usually grow in meadows because they need lots of sunlight. You might have to walk for a while. Don't worry, if your feet get tired, I'll carry you. Oh, why don't we go up during the summer? Well, the thing is, we're really adapted to, below ground dwellings. Our eyes glow in the dark, you know, to see all the shadows, and a thick skin keeps us warm, but the summer heat is just too much to bear. Bad for sensitive eyes. Quite similar to mushrooms, actually. You know, they make dark, mild places. I do love going to the surface, though. Some mycelium elves work on the surface to avoid things that don't grow in caves. Yeah. Usually take up jobs around dungeon guilds, tanks, security offices, vendors, because big and robust, you know. No one really wants to pick a fight with a big, beefy elf. Just, you know, making conversation. Yeah. I think it's nice when things are peaceful. Yeah. Now, oh, here's a clearing around here. So, if you just look... Oh, perfect, you found him. So this is a rainbow carrot. Okay. Look at them. It's a fantastic job, little one. With this we can make a delicious salad. I'll just dig them out and we can get a good harvest. Look, I'll be honest, I think things are going great out here. So we should have quite a good bounty. I'm thinking, why don't we roast up the carrots with the potatoes, but then we might actually have to roast them earlier because I want to cool them down so they can go in the salad. It would be good if we could find some flowers, but there's not many growing around this time climate, but you know, we'll find what we can. Aye, yeah. Well, I really do love spending every moment I can with you. You know, it's... Wow. It's just wonderful having you around. You know? My cave used to be so... I don't know, I wouldn't say cold. I wasn't unhappy, but you brought a certain life to it. I really love having you around, little one. Yeah. Well, we better get back. Don't want to keep people waiting. Right? Okay. Hey. It was a really nice day. Artwork for this video was by Mo. Happy holidays.